Waffles. The internet is fighting over waffles. A woman warned people not to eat blueberry waffles and people, well, they got pissed on TikTok.
I cannot believe, and of all the content I've ever made, my most controversial video to date is about blueberry waffle.
Hi guys, welcome back where I break down internet drama so you don't have to rot your brain. So hit the subscribe button if that's something that interests you, and let's talk about the recent drama, Wafflegate. Also, why do we have to put at the end of like every weird situation on TikTok, gate? Like there was Cake Gate, Purse Gate, and now we have Wafflegate. We don't have to like put gate on everything, but people did on this one, so that's what it is. It's Blueberry Wafflegate. And it has to be the absolute dumbest one yet. So a woman named Tara got asked to do a TikTok sponsored post from a company that sells wax blueberry waffles. All normal, everything is still fine, right? Everyone's okay? Good. Well, you know creators, they want to get a bit creative with this type of stuff. Just posting, hey everyone, buy this from a company because they'll appreciate it and I get compensation because I told you to buy it. Okay, we're not all Kim Kardashian who can hold up a bottle of perfume that smells like every other bottle of perfume and our people will just go buy it. We gotta actually use our brains. So when you do sponsored posts, a lot of creators will try to get creative and put their foot into it. If you don't know what that means, that's okay, I'm just gonna leave you confused. But if you do know what it means, you can explain it in the comment section.
Oh, it's no big secret, Oprah. I just put my foot in it.
So many people will get creative with their sponsored ads to give it a little oomph, and that is exactly what Tara did. So recently, many people have been saying that TikTok Shop seems to be forcing creators to advertise for them. They're noticing that a lot of TikTok Shop ads are coming up, and it's gotten so consistent on TikTok that you're seeing so many TikTok Shop ads, hey, TikTokers saying buy this thing, that it's turned into this long-running joke that advertisers are holding a lot of influencers hostage and forcing them to talk about these random products like wax blueberry waffles. So Tara decided to play off that whole joke and post a video as where the Blueberry Waffle Melts company was holding her hostage.
Hi everyone, it's me, Tara, and I am so excited to announce that I have finally decided to join TikTok Shop. And I wanted to tell you about these wax melts. They look like waffles, blueberry waffles, and they smell just like them, but don't eat them. They smell so good. I'm actually burning some right now, and it's really making me hungry. And it's a great gift for mom or dad or anyone really. And it's a great idea to get started on that holiday shopping because the holidays are right around the corner. You can get yours. It's linked below. They're so cute. And I love them. And I know you'll love them too. So I'm so excited to be part of TikTok Shop finally. Thank you.
So after she posted this video, many people pretty much got the joke, got what she was doing, but others lost their goddamn mind very quickly. And they took the skit and said, you know what, this is what they said.
And I'm a rape survivor, so you think it's okay to make a joke about rape?
Yep. Took it all the way there. So some people thought that the skit was real and many were going to call the police. I was too. This isn't okay. She almost got the police at her doorstep, for real, for real. I was finding her. It wasn't hard. I don't mean to be rude to Tara or anything, and the skit was creative, but you thought her acting skills was that just pristine, that you were convinced a waffle melt company was holding her hostage at her house on her TikTok and then forced her to make this video, edit it, and then post it.
Bitch, are you dumb?
Pardon me?
Are you dumb?
I think she's
I
dumb.
think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb.
think
Are
you're
you,
dumb.
like medically speaking?
You need to think about people in DV situations and stop this nonsense. So Tara was very confused by all of this and why it blew up so fast, so quickly, and like why people were just telling her to do better and be more empathetic instead of joking about RAPE.
What the hell is going on? What?
I made a TikTok Shop ad about blueberry waffle wax melts. Don't eat them. They may smell like blueberry waffles, but you do not eat them. What is going on?
And making fun of people who got beat up.
You really need to quit. I am a survivor of domestic violence.
So then people started saying, you know, we supported you through all of your medical problems and issues, and now you're just gonna joke about RAPing people?
For context, I'm gonna put the rest of the comments up so everybody can read. A lot of us have stood by you through some emotional times with your medical concerns, and they resonated with you.
What does that have to do with anything?
What? So now you're weaponizing my medical trauma.
They were able to relate to you and support you. Seeing jokes of being in a scary situation and being held captive can be triggering. Look, I can understand that the joke or the skit might have been very triggering, but everything can be triggering to everyone. Some of y'all don't watch South Park and it shows. If it triggered you, don't watch a TikTok about blueberry waffle melts and how you shouldn't eat them.
Like, seriously, what are we doing? You're trying to advocate for people who, you know, you're saying you're an advocate. Meanwhile, you're literally taking something that isn't just like a trauma that's like post-traumatic, it's an ongoing trauma. And you are using the people who have supported me as a weapon. Do you realize that, right? I hope you guys like the skit.
So Tara seems to be just a tad bit sarcastic, which I love. And thank God she didn't just crumble over to this weird, obscene, insane, and random drama of people complaining about blueberry waffle melts and a little skit. Because this could have gone the opposite way. She could have said, I'm so sorry. You took my waffle melt skit personally and you're the main character to my personal life and my TikTok to the world. And since you didn't think it was funny, I'll take my post down about blueberry wax waffle melts.
I cannot believe that of all the content I've made, I'm a very divisive creator, and of all the content I've ever made, my most controversial video to date is about blueberry waffle wax melts. Don't eat them.
That was the chunk of the drama. That was the whole drama. That's what people lost their shit over while I was sick. That's what people were complaining about. While I was dying on my couch, I was looking up recent TikTok controversies, and it was wax blueberry waffle melts. And you know how people, if you are a privileged person, they will use that against you? Well, Tara's an underprivileged person, and they still use that shit against her. Hun, just because you're underprivileged has nothing to do with others. It doesn't give you a right to use a horrible thing like forced labor to sell wax.
Like, I'm not trying to be mean. Like, are you dumb? I think she's dumb.
You know those people who just hear a joke and they don't think it's funny and they flip the fuck out. You know those people who are like the worst people? Here's a tip for anyone if you're watching and you're like that. Not every joke is gonna be funny to you. Comedy is subjective. I too suffer from, I don't think every single joke is funny. But here's the thing about these types of jokes or these type of skits. They're on the internet. So if I see something that triggers me and I have an emotional response coming out, I usually don't film a video. I do, well, I don't have a phone in my hand right now, but I just do this. And then I flip over to little dogs that I follow because dogs never trigger me. And then life goes on. And you know what else? Okay, y'all get triggered, but some people get triggered or they use their past trauma and they, I know it's crazy, but they laugh about it. They just use it in their jokes.
I am disheartened and I'm insulted as a survivor that y'all are literally making a freaking mockery of the situation. Making a video about TikTok Shop, putting their creators in a position where they feel they are kind of forced to participate in TikTok Shop when they don't want to, is not the same as DV. It's not the same as grapes, and you know that.
I remember when I joked about getting spanked as a child and some almighty fool decided to write me longer than a paragraph about how she got beat when she was little, and I need to think twice about before I joke about children getting abused because she's triggered right now, and hearing that just made her tap into some past trauma that really hurt her feelings, and now she can't even watch my videos anymore. I need to think better about the jokes that I put on my channel. And I literally got spanked pretty badly when I was younger. Like, who the are you to if you don't like the joke, then move along. I don't know what to tell. I've never had, like, there's jokes out there that I'm just like, that's not funny to me, and that's pretty rude. But I would never go onto someone's personal page and be like, you can't joke about that. You need to think twice before you make jokes about that because of me. Because I know There's how many people in this world, and I'm not the only person, right? Yeah, I'm looking outside right now. There's people out there who might find the, like, I just moved, like, it might trigger me, might upset me, but I would never tell someone, you need to think. Like, I would feel like an idiot and an asshole doing that to somebody. So I always wonder, like, how did these people grow up? Like, I get that parents are supposed to make you feel important, but they made you feel real important that you think you can go tell somebody else what to do and what to joke about. You are crazy. I'm just personally happy that she didn't cave. So the last post that Tara said at the time that I'm filming this video is this.
As with all internet lore, I'm sure the days of Wax Melt Gate will be soon behind us as the attention span of those of us online is growing shorter and shorter.
Yes, I agree. Like, tomorrow's gonna be Pumpkin Pie Gate in the spirit of Thanksgiving. You know, hey, there was Cake Gate, so it won't be a surprise to us.
While I still have your attention, I want to close out this series with this. And if you're new here, playlist down below. I think Wax Melt Gate has been a really good look into where we are regarding internet culture and etiquette, which is exactly the reason why I kept responding to the comments. Just ignore it, just ignore the haters. However, I feel like what happened with Wax Melt Gate is something that happens a lot to a lot of creators across all platforms. For the most part, I do see people just kind of quietly going off into submission because they're intimidated.
Tip number 3,881. If you made a video and it was picked up by people who literally can't just move along with their lives when they hear a joke that's not funny to them, or if they get offended by a stupid little skit, never apologize. If you did something wrong, then I can see apologizing. Like, if, for example, sometimes I will get some type of information wrong and then I'll have to make another video and be like, oh, whoops, sorry guys, I got this wrong. I am sorry. But there's been times that I do skits, or, some lady got really mad at me because there was a tiny little part when I was telling a story and I did like an Asian type voice, and I guess that's a huge no-no in some circles. When I see people doing voices all the time, like when you're acting, like actors, people on the TV screen, you know, all the people that have accents, that's actually not their real voice.
Every American woman is more infidel than the last right there.
There was a group of people absolutely pissed off, not Asian people, white people for some reason. And they were telling me that I need to apologize just to everybody. And I said, absolutely not. If that hurts your feelings, that's completely fine. And they would say like, oh, well, what if someone made a black voice? Whatever that means to you, I don't care what you do. You can say it. Do it. Do it right now. I personally didn't find anything wrong with it. There was like a small group that did, and they completely feel that way, but I'm not going to say sorry to someone that I'm not sorry about. And in this situation, I'm so happy that she did not say sorry about this because it's insane. Anyway, she's perfectly fine. The people who are mad, and she has moved on while they're still crying over a skit about blueberry waffle melts. Or maybe they're crying about something else. I don't know. There's always so much on the internet that these people can cry about.
Get the f over it.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex zone. Neighborhood all in your eardrums. I ain't never scared.